Got this old wrecked house here, and would imagine it's quite old. Come out there, darling, you don't know if anything's gonna fall. And just here in this little field in front, we found yet more bullets. The button, the military button, I would say. Another grenade cap. Some medieval pendant. Looks broken, unfortunately. So yeah, some good finds. So still no coins. A little bit of tin foil. Nightmare. More bullets. I'm going to leave these here for the farmer. He'll be wondering what's going on. This, which is interesting, this is the top of a grenade. You can see that was the cap, so they'd fill it up, then they'd screw that on, and then that's where the fuse would go down through that hole and into the actual grenade itself. So that's the top of some kind of mortar grenade, I would say. Loads of Civil War stuff going on here. Again, this similar kind of thing, tip of a grenade or mortar, was locked in, and then this, I'm not sure what this is, looks like one of those things you pop in the wall to hang a shelf, but it's I would say that it's off a gun or something like that, to be fair, like maybe to cock a gun or something like that. So yeah, just Civil War relics. We just finished up last field of the day, and it was the best all day. We basically ended up with a pendant. Hopefully that'll clean up nice. A very old coin, very small. Hopefully some details. I'd say that's a 1600s coin. That I'm not sure what it is. This military button, I've already got one of those. A big copper. Hopefully that'll clean up. We'll get some details off that. This is the button we found earlier. It's another nice one with quite a bit of detail on it. And then this big old lead coin looking object. Not sure what that is. Maybe an old stamp or something. We'll clean that up and see what that is. But we've got this clump of soil, which we had a signal from, and we saved for when we get back to the van. So what we're going to do is we're going to break it open here on the floor, and we're going to see what we've got inside. We're hoping for a coin, but we don't know. There's a car coming past.
So
I can see something poking out the side of that one. Can you?
yeah, what is that?
No, out the side of it. Oh no. Let's break it all up.
Can you like?
Nothing evident in that clump. Nothing.
Well, there's this, and I don't know if it's something.
No, that's just soil. Might break up the next clump. Careful.
What is that?
Just break it with your hands.
I don't think we can find it.
Oh, it's there, and it's a bit of scrap metal. Ah, well, never mind. So we've got another little coin here that we found the other day. Just started to clean this. You can see that most of this dirt here is from the previous one, and this section of this one. Already I'm starting to clean it, and I can see that coming through it says Barcino. I think this is an old Barcelona coin from around about 1650. So what we're going to do is just keep working away at this dirt without scratching the coin, and then what I'll do is I'll speed up this process, so we'll go all the way through with this, and then what I'll do is I'll speed it up on the video and you can see how it looks at the end. So as you can see, what we have is the BARCINO. We have a V and a 1, so I would say that it's Philip the Sixth, and then it's 1654 and a little star there. So the next process is to put this into lemon juice and clean it off a bit more. If we flip it round onto the other side and then clean the other side, what we'll get is the head of the king at that, or the queen at that particular moment in time. But I think looking at this one before I clean the other side, I would say that it's a Philip the Sixth, 1654 Barcino from Barcelona. So here we've got another one that we found yesterday, and you can see that just with a little bit of rubbing, you can see the castle, and I think that's a horse-like figure there, reared up, and it swaps over, so it's castle, castle, horse and horse, and then a flower pattern around the outside. So we start with a toothpick, so not to scratch it, but just to bring out what's there a little bit more, so we can see it better. It's almost like colouring it in. And start to see the detail on there coming through. This is actually really enjoyable process, especially being that I can't go to work at the moment because of all this coronavirus stuff, so I can go out metal detecting and find old coins like these and sit here for hours on end cleaning them up. This one in particular, it's a Spanish Maravedi. So it's around about 200 odd years old, from around about the 1850s, 1860s, I would say, maybe a little bit earlier. But yeah, it's a Spanish Maravedi, and this patina, the green patina that you see on the coin, most purchasers, even though this isn't a hugely valuable coin, most purchasers would prefer this green patina left on the coin, so you would only kind of clean it just enough to reveal what it actually is, and then to a collector it will be more valuable with this this greenish colour left on. It shows its age, I suppose, and you risk ruining the coin and taking off some of the detail if you put it through a harder cleaning process. On this side we can see the head of the king there, and if we again just clean it slightly more. This side's a little bit more worn than the other, but the head was raised on the coin, and because of that, that's not worn away completely, whereas the date and the rest of the details around the coin, probably lettering and the king's name, is appears to have completely worn off, but the head still remains. So you can see the shape of the head there and the neck, and there's the collar. So you've got the neck there, and the chin going up to the nose, the hair, the back of the head, and the ear would have been there somewhere, eye there. So yeah, that one, I'm probably going to put it in some bicarbonate soda and vinegar and try and take off most of the patina. It's not a hugely valuable coin, and it would look better if it's a little bit cleaner than it currently is. But yeah, that's a Spanish Maravedì. So looking at the head, the shape of the chin and the nose and the actual hairdo, there's a bit spiky bit there on the back. I would say that that's Fernando VII, and it's from around about 1825. Spanish Maravedì. So here you can see the different coloured patinas that have come off the coins and the buttons. We've got two military buttons here. This one says infantry along the bottom here. You've got the shield with the castle and the lions as shown on the coins, and then these pillars either side. This one would have been the Battalion de Burgos. This looks like an old medieval pendant of some sort that's broken. And here we've got another coin, I would say dating to around about the 1600s, judging by the shape of it. And so we'll start to clean that one off, and we'll see what detail that has. So here we've got the various coins and buttons that we found yesterday in the field. Each one is in a different solution. So for example, this one is lemon and bicarbonate soda, and you can see that it's fizzing away in there, taking off hopefully a little bit more of the muck that stuck to the coins. And then these ones are vinegar and bicarbonate soda, so we'll see which actually works better. But yeah, always use natural ingredients, and obviously try not to remove any of the detail from the coin. If you use a harsher chemical product, sometimes it damages the face of the coin or the button, so we're trying to do it as natural as possible and preserve as much of the detail as possible. So here's the coins and buttons that I was cleaning up earlier on in the video. This one, Felipe VI from 1654. It's a coin from Barcelona. This one also Felipe VI from around about 1620, a little bit earlier. These are two military buttons. This is from the infantry in the Civil War, Spanish Civil War, and this would have been a regiment from Burgos, a city which is near Bilbao. This coin here is a Spanish Maravedi, and it's from Fernando VII. You can look on the back now, it's cleaned up a little bit better. You can actually make out the horses and the castles as I was speaking about previously. So yeah, cleaned up quite nice, and they'll go into